All right, we're going to talk about angry people, nasty people, hateful people, just difficult people, all right? This is going to make it so simple for you, and you can use this practice every day, and not only will it elevate your frequency, but it may just give you a good chuckle. You ready? Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. No makeup, lipstick, I'm going to the dentist. I'm sure he won't appreciate makeup on his hands. Just took a shower and I thought about this, of course. Don't you get downloads in the shower? And I realized there's a really simple way of looking at other people, dealing with them, and it's not through the brain. And I say the brain because the mind is much bigger than that. It's not through the thinking mind that works through the brain that tries to analyze things and find reasoning to things that have no reason, or if they do, you couldn't possibly know what they are. So we're going to make this really simple for you. Everyone's on a different journey. You can't possibly know what it is. For you to judge it or to criticize it places you in a really low frequency. In other words, you're just judging and you have no information. How many times people make comments about me, I'm like, I didn't realize I knew you, or that you knew anything about me. And so no one actually does. You don't even know your best friends. There are thoughts and things that go on, feelings, things in their past that you will never know. You won't know what their contract is here, or their mission, or anything else. So we have to put that aside and know that that is us too. It's not those people. We're in the same position, and that is we all have our own individual pathway that no one can possibly know, and they can judge it all they want. That's not going to help anybody. So I want you to remember something. Wearing rose-colored glasses doesn't mean wearing a blindfold or even, what are the horses wear? I can't even remember. You know, the blinders, the horses wear that so they can't see anything over here. I can see perfectly fine. I just see the world in a certain way. It's pink to me. Now, if somebody brought me up this way and never told me that I had rose-colored glasses on, I wouldn't know anything different. So what happens is you're seeing the world a certain way, but I'm choosing to put these on. You can choose to put on rose-colored glasses and see the best in other people, the best in situations and opportunities. Somebody said, you're saying it's okay to, hurt people. Show me the clip I ever said that was okay. Can this is no, I didn't say. It's not okay. It just is. When there are nasty things going on out there, I'm telling you, we don't have to tolerate it. We can be the facilitator to change things. We can step in and save people. We can be the facilitator to, change how animals are treated and everything else. And every one of your choices is doing that. Not going on somebody's channel and bitching isn't going to do it. I was going to say, excuse my language, but I don't think that's a bad word. All right. So in other words, you see the world differently, so you're going to react differently. You're going to handle things differently. And you're not going to say, oh, that nasty stuff going on over there is okay. You're going to say, okay, I'm seeing it. But instead of me being angry or criticizing or judging or saying this is wrong, I'm going to say this isn't okay. And because I'm in a higher frequency, I am now going to take some serious action to make sure that it never happens to an animal or a child or a spouse. And that is when we start to be facilitators, change makers, because other people, they go in the closet and they do this. And they have no clue that there's anything else out there but darkness. And so they see and speak from this place. So when you hear that darkness, know that they're choosing, because I don't have to wear these, they're choosing the dark colored sunglasses and to see the world differently. So everything they see is going to be dark. And so when they see something nasty, they're going to react differently than somebody with rose-colored glasses on. They may not be the facilitator. They may be, on bitching about somebody else and not actually saying, you know, I need to do something about this. You know, we need to make some positive change for those who are in positions not to help themselves, right? Everybody can, but in a different way. Now, so the person with dark sunglasses is going to be angry because the world's a horrible, nasty place. And so dark sunglasses, darkness is lower frequency. So everything that they see comes from me and my world and what's important to me. So it's not personal. They're just wearing sunglasses. So when you hear them mouth open and the nastiness come out, you can get a good chuckle and picture them in dark sunglasses and realize that's all they see. They're not seeing the world differently other than this. And at some point, this is awakening, you pull them off and you go, wow. And then when you go really awaken, you start to see things very different. What color are those? These are pink. And then you see the world even more beautiful. And then you realize you're here for positive change. Now, there's some people who, you know, they're real cool. I bought these in New York. And so they can walk around and, you know, everything's cool. They're actually pretty dark. But maybe I'm going to not really look at anything. I'm going to reflect everything back to other people, right? I don't really want to see things that much. I don't want to reveal myself. So I'm going to put these on to hide who I am. So, you know, I may not go out in the world. I may hide and not speak up, or I don't like it, and I'm not necessarily seeing it dark, but I'm not really wanting to participate. So I'm going to do this so that you can only see you. You can't see me. I don't want you to see me. I don't want you to go in here. I don't want anybody to get into this space. So these people are wearing their mirrored sunglasses. Now the next pair, aren't these beautiful? These are designer sunglasses. I actually sell these. No, they're not on a store right now. Then you have somebody who, you know, maybe they see things a little bit neutral, and you know, they don't know which way they want to go, and they speak from that place. They may debate a little bit, but they think they're debating on a higher frequency, and they're still engaged in the world, but they want the best for everything and everybody. And so that's cool too. So just remember, oh, okay, they're wearing the brown tinted sunglasses, and so they're going to see things a little different, not so dark. But, you know, we have to watch the news because you need to have the facts. You know, there's still some attachment to the material world, and that's all that's going on. So I want you to understand, when you hear the nasty person, the angry person, they're just seeing the world this way. That's it. So people are taking it personal, and you're this. This person is not seeing anything different than what this is, and this is actually a choice in beliefs to see the world this way. And so this comes with a lot of history in it. You know, there's a lot of reasons why people have these on, and some people will never take them off. Maybe they're not ready to see the world differently. And so if you want to see the world clearly, you can do it this way. If you really want to pump it up, you put your rose-colored glasses on. It's not personal. It's how they're viewing the world. That's it. The subject, the debate, the argument is irrelevant. It's just how they're seeing the world. So it's not just one thing. If they're going into a dark space, I'm not talking about having opinions. You know, it's okay to have an opinion, but if they go to a dark space where it's this way, they're going to argue it and they go into all this conspiracy garbage, and then my religion, you have to believe, and, you know, all this whole thing about, you know, not respecting what other people choose. And so we say, okay, you know what, until they pull those sunglasses off, it's not going to be any other way. So I choose to wear my pink. It's a beautiful color. It brightens this whole room up, and they're pretty, right? They're sparkly. Got my little crystals. Those are Swarovski crystals. Aren't those pretty, girls and guys? That is how it works. That person is seeing the world with what they're choosing through whatever lens. It's not personal. Anger comes from a different place. Anger comes from how they see things. That is coming from in here, looking out through that. And until they take that off, you cannot change them. You can sit and argue all you want, and that's just your ego trying to be right. So you might have the brown colored sunglasses on, saying, I'm spiritually awakened, and come with me. We're the chosen awakened ones. We're going to the new earth. Aliens are going to pick us up and take us to another planet. I mean, you know, seriously, come on. Nobody has those answers. But I do know one thing. Everything's a frequency that you get to choose. And that frequency is those glasses, how you see the world. When you hear something from somebody else, only the ego takes it personally. Your ego, oh, wah, wah, wah. That's what I hear. So when people say, oh, Landria, I'm like, there's like, my blood pressure doesn't even go up. You know what? I just don't have no tolerance, right? I will give my attention to those who desire the assistance, who are reaching out, and those who don't, I'll be here for them too when they choose. And I'm going to just stand back and see them through my rose-colored glasses as just as beautiful as anybody else, because they are. All right, and they may be the very test for you. And those rose-colored glasses allow you to see that person in the dark-colored glasses as just somebody who's seeing the world different. That's all. It's not personal. I hope this helped you. I have the miracle. I know I keep saying this. The Miracle Circle monthly membership is a teaching that you're going to be able to join. Hopefully it will be up and running. We had some tech issues. Hopefully it'll be up and running. It is less than a cheap meal every month for you to get training for an entire month at a time on the principles of the Master Key System with my training in it, and a master class and a meditation, all for a whole month. It's going to be amazing. You get to go in there and participate. We'll have our own Miracle Circle private Facebook group. It's going to be amazing. I wanted to make this so easy for you. Instead of picking and choosing classes, you could just go in there, and then you'll get all kinds of free stuff and cool. It's just, I have so much in there. It's, it's amazing. So I hope you'll come join. Of course, I have all kinds of classes for you. We're always meeting and talking and raising that frequency. You get to choose what area of your life you want to work on. Tools to Manifest Anything. This is my free workshop that explains how thousands of people are becoming digital nomads. But you can't be a digital nomad unless you have digital skills. And this is what you'll learn step by step with amazing, spiritually wonderful people who teach you how to create online businesses in 101 different ways. You get to choose which one. You get the training, the mentoring, the amazing community. I'm going to be a digital nomad as soon as the borders open up for us here in the US, and I'm going to be working in other countries and doing things because I can. I've learned how to do this. I did it 7 years ago, gave up a career that didn't resonate with me. Are you still doing that too? Are you seeing the world in a way where, you have to do certain things or whatever? Put on the rose-colored glasses and say, I can do anything I want. What do I desire to do? I have to put in the effort. Some people say, oh, I can't do this. Okay. Yes, the universe says, yes, you can't do it. Your wish is my command. Okay, time to get out of the old noggin here and over to unlimited manifesting. By the way, if you took Tap Into Your Power, if you haven't, go in there. It was amazing. All of us were crying. I actually take you on a 45-minute, I had like 2.5 hours of training, 45 minutes of me taking you through a quantum guided meditation to connect with that, something you can use every day. I thought it was mind-blowing. The students did. It's just unbelievable. So you can go in there, that's super cheap, and you can use it unlimited. We have to practice. We have to connect to that space, and you'll see everything different. You'll see everything like I choose to see. And I know you do too. All right, you ready? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Wish me luck at the dentist. Sending you blessings. Namaste.